All right, we're here today with Coach Lister. Coach, your team responded well last week with two victories, one against a ranked Benedictine opponent, and then you get a nice win to tie for third place in the conference with a win over Culver Stockton. Talk about last week and what that meant to your team.
We thought last week was a pivotal week for us, obviously, and for a couple of reasons. We needed to get some signature wins against the top half of the conference. I think we wanted to avenge a couple early season losses in the conference play to a couple teams that beat us. Benedictine beat us by 4, and Culver beat us by 2, and we had a tough week. And we played those two earlier in the year, and really felt like that was something we needed to rebound and respond to. And our girls definitely did that. They played with a lot of poise at Benedictine, a team that was tied for first place and only had one conference loss. That was ranked in the top 25 in the country, which gave us for the third year in a row a win over a ranked team in the top 25, which says a lot about where we're at as a program. More significantly, it moved us up in the conference standings last week. We went from pretty much a tie for fifth place to a tie for third in a matter of a week. We beat two of the top 3 teams in our conference as far as standings at that point. And we played very, very well as a group, particularly defensively. We held Benedictine to 57 points on their home floor, and then turned around and gave up 47 on our home floor to Culver. So I was really pleased with the effort, very proud of what we accomplished. We kind of feel like at this point in the year that we need to continue to really have the mindset that we need to win every game that we play in order to give ourselves a chance for postseason success. As much as we're excited about what we accomplished last week, we have our eyes looking forward to our 2 games this week against a couple teams that are capable of beating us, that we need to be ready to go and be ready to play against. But excited about where we're at, 16-8, 9-5 in the conference. We're definitely back in the mix. Second place is not out of reach based on the last 4 games of the season. You never know what's going to happen. So we're certainly hoping to push and continue to be in a position to give ourselves the best opportunity to play in the postseason.
Hit the road Thursday, take on Avila, a team you defeated here at home a few weeks ago. What are some challenges that Avila possesses?
Well, Avila, if Capater can go, she's been out with an injury, I think, the last week or so, has probably the best post player, if not one of the 2 best post players as far as just scoring ability in our league. She's averaging I think 17-10 in conference play. She had 21-10 versus us the first time, and she's just a physically dominant post player in our league. She's very strong, she's very active, she posts really well, has good solid footwork, and is relentless around the rim. And she's very good in the screen and roll offense that they run. She's good in the high-low, and is a difficult player for us to guard. And Michaela Brinkley is one of the best shooters in the league. You have to know where she's at all times. You can't leave her, and it really takes one defender to just consistently chase her around and keep her from getting free looks, because she can really get going and score a lot of points as well. I think she's averaging about 15 a game. So they're very deliberate in their offense, and they're one of the better defensive teams as far as what they do versus us and the type of offense that we run, and they really can give us problems if we're not patient and don't execute and really attack the lanes that we need to attack. They do a great job of executing their stuff. They're going to make us play really good basketball in order to beat them, and they're going to be fired up to beat us. I know we've won a few in a row now against them, and they always play very, very hard against us. So our kids need to be locked in and ready to go, be ready to play a very physical basketball team.
What will your team have to prepare for as they take on Evangel Saturday at home?
Yeah, Evangel, the one thing that I think this week really sets up well for us is Evangel and Avila are both very similar teams as far as how physically hard they play and how physical they are on the defensive end. So, when you get through Avila, you've got the same type of team in Evangel. They're going to play very, very tough defense. They're really going to make you work to get every shot. They're physical. They run their offense very well. They're both very well-coached teams. And can really present problems if you don't pay attention to what you're doing on the defensive end, and if you're not patient on the offensive end. We've had some problems with turnovers the last couple of games. We had way too many versus Culver, and we've got to take better care of the basketball this week. We've got to become a more physical rebounding team. I know we're about +5 in the glass. We probably should be higher than that based on some of our athleticism. Our kids are not rebounding as physically as they should. We're going to have to do that this week to be successful. And Allison Swanson is probably right up there with Capater as far as being one of the best post players in the league. 6'3" kid that can score with either hand. So we've got our hands full in the interior. I know Macy stepped up and played really well the last few weeks. Hopefully she can continue to do that. We can utilize our athleticism and get up and down the floor a little bit. But 2 challenges for us this week. We've got to continue our momentum. This is the best time of the year, moving into the conference tournament at the end of the season, really finishing up, and hopefully we're playing our best basketball moving forward right now.
Your team will also be taking part in the Think Pink game Saturday. Talk about that and what fans can expect.
Well, I think it's important anytime that you're in women's athletics that you try to raise as much awareness as you possibly can for things like breast cancer. And this is an opportunity for us as a program to just promote awareness and to support trying to find a cure. And so on Think Pink, we will be wearing pink T-shirts in our warm-ups. The girls will have some other pink accessories for the game. We really encourage fans to wear pink as well and just come out and support a cause that we believe in. It's a national thing. It's across every level from the NCAA Division I on down. Everybody takes opportunity over this week to really support the cause and raise awareness for it. So we're proud to be a part of that, and hopefully we can get some fans here that will support it the same way and be proud and wear pink and just show your support for raising awareness for breast cancer.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck in your 2 games this week.
Thank you.